Okay. I hope everything is working all good. Hey, Willica. How are you? Hey, Starry Night, Alice, Warlock. How are we all doing? And what time is it for everyone? Because I know I'm a little bit earlier than usual for my streams. Two a.m., 3 a.m., 2 a.m. Okay, so I chose a bad time, is what you're telling me. Hello, everyone. 10 a.m. I chose a really bad time then. Because that's 10 a.m. on a Friday, right? Do you still use floaty head salad? Yeah. I swapped to the Zowie for a little, but I don't know. I just prefer the OLED. The Aussie viewers are winning for once. I always miss like streams that my favorite creators do, because I'm always like asleep or busy.
Let's see if you're strong enough to survive this cursed season.
No PMM Pulse? I haven't got it yet. I was gonna get a second batch one, I think, so should be soon. Akubi, thank you for the 13 months. You've got to be one of my longest, like, subscribers at this point. 5 a.m. secret stream. It's just a comfortable streaming time for me. It's unfortunate that it's so scuffed for everyone else. Happy birthday, Akubi. What time is it? It is 9 p.m. So, yeah, pretty normal. I shouldn't have started the stream far into a run, but last time I got this far, I couldn't get back here for the rest of the stream, so. What time is it for you? Yeah, 9 p.m. Hi, great. When's the next vid and when's it dropping? I'm working on a 100k special, and it's gonna be a Q&A video and a setup tour. And I want to say halfway done with it. It's tricky though, because I've got to record a bunch of stuff for it, and I'm not good at recording like IRL footage. You know, for the setup tour. Damaged me. ready for whatever you're cooking up. I think people are gonna really enjoy the next couple videos I have in mind. Because it's gonna be one about the Ying, which I've been asked to cover a lot, as well as, you know, the PMM Pulse and all of those mice, the OP1 clones. And then I have a big one about improving in aim trainers and how to break past plateaus. All of that. And I'm quite happy with the script. It's not quite done, but it's getting there, and yeah, from what I've got, I think it's gonna be quite good. Pingu is really good at IRL footage. I know, but I don't want to be like, hey, can you record all of my IRL footage for me? I am going to be taking inspiration for a few shots in my new video though. And Nick13911, thank you as well for the sub. I read your message, but I don't know if I said thank you, so. Doom is fun. I've been really enjoying this game recently. So good. Oh, and I don't know what to go for here. I'm ready for those videos. I think people are going to really like them. And then after that, my plan is to make another introduction to aim training video and talk about all of the new resources for people, because I feel like since my last introduction to aim trainer video, a lot has changed about like the resources we have, how I'd recommend people approach stuff. Hey Riley, how's it going? And thank you for the sub, Riley. Appreciate it. If you melee after a precision bolt shot. I was trying that earlier, but I couldn't get the timing down. Wait, I can't. There we go. It doesn't quite let me shoot till the right time. I was gonna ask Kovac about it, but maybe he explains it in... He sent me a video of the stream recording where he goes over a bunch of like speedrun tech, and I've been meaning to watch it through, but it's like 5 hours long, so... did you hear how they did the new Matrova pad testing? I have not. If you equip the default reticle, you can see the precision bolt cooldown meter around the crosshair. I guess it is speeding it up a little. Okay. Squiggly Goblin, thank you for the prime sub. They sold 24 of them and 8 buyers got randomly refunded. Why? You want to let it start charging the cooldown and then melee. Okay. Hello, Casco. Bit of a niche one, but how does one balance in not being where you are versus the perception of your skills as a content creator? In circles I'm in, where it's mostly casuals, everyone thinks I'm LeBron, but I feel so bad accepting that perception. I don't think you have to worry about it that much. Like, that sounds like a more favorable difference in perception than everyone thinking that you're rubbish and then, you know, you're actually very good. I don't know, I don't really think it's something to worry about too much. I mean, the other alternative is to, you know, get on the grind until you're Happy with your skill level. Lynn Lenera. Did he pull up? I hope so. Okay. Oh, yeah. When I took all that damage, I knew it was over. Ah, well, we go again. I have the opportunity at the 400 hertz. 400 hertz now, we feel like 380. What refresh rate is your OLED? Because I would lean no. I don't know. Would you recommend the PG27 or QDP? I'm really interested in the ELMB. I think if you want to have ELMB on an OLED, you should look for the new tandem OLEDs. Because
until it is done.
the rest of them, like, they have issues with input lag. The ELMB modes are like really half-baked. I don't think they're very good.
I have located the priest signal. I will mark it on your HUD.
Hello, Musi. Yeah, and if you're especially looking into it for ELMB, then I think you'll be disappointed by the PG27. Because its implementation is really bad. I haven't used it at all. I don't know what I just shot at. The Mickey Snipe episode was so peak. Thank you. I put a lot of time into editing that one, so I'm glad people enjoyed it.
The demonic consumption of Earth has been reduced by 36.
It's a very fun one to make. Are you gonna stream COD? For sure. I just not feeling great today. I was gonna stream COD, but I don't know. I don't feel up to focusing. How's your wrist pain? It's been okay. It was a lot worse a couple of days ago, but I don't know. Like I said, I was certain that like I would recover from it, but it just doesn't seem worth the risk to me to like, you know, keep pushing myself in aim trainers when I'm jeopardizing like my ability to make videos. Have you tried Arc Raiders yet? I haven't. I was gonna give it a go tonight actually, after the stream. Cause I have a friend who I want to try it with. But I know like nothing about the game other than it's an extraction shooter, and I'm not the biggest extraction shooter fan. I could never really get into them. Check out this. Yeah, I've heard nothing but like glowing praise for it, but I don't know, the genre has never grabbed me. I need a chainsaw kill. All that. If you want worth trying, if you have like smaller hands or you like smaller mice, then absolutely, yeah. And I have my dot skates like this. I'm assuming I have my hand cam on and I haven't forgotten. Okay. Alright, I'll try that thing with the reload. Oh, I'm just punching the sky. Okay. Hands are too big for the OP one. It's a shame. Slightly bigger OP one. That's kind of like the Black Lotus. I feel like the Unius Black Lotus is the closest you're gonna get to that. XM2 is a bit too bulky on the sides, I feel. At least for me. I don't know if the size is the problem there.
The UAC would like to thank you for your support.
Changed my mouse skates for the first time in 5 years. Never imagined how bad it was. The old ones had a crack in them. How does that happen? Do I have one? Yeah. I am a fuel canister short of my usual strategy. You eat the grenade? There we go.
Forget about the future. To suffer is to be present.
Oh god. Is it weird to ask you for your Doom sense? You can. I will show you in 1 minute. I don't know what any of this means or is, but yeah, there you go. Hey, Opa. Hope you've been well. My old skates literally wore out my mouse pad because it was scratching it. That happened to me. That happened to me with the Logitech G440 and the G502 stock skates. I didn't even know like what skates were back then. Yeah, I didn't even know what skates were. So I don't know, I was like, well, what is this weird thing on the bottom of my mouse that's like gone now? Oh well. And ignored it. You probably played like that too. I've played like that for maybe, God, I don't know, a couple months?
The Dawn Maker is nearby. She is inside that demonic citadel. I will mark her location on your HUD.
Remember when you had to explain what mouse skates were to the post office employee? I think I did a good job.
Gathering of hell priests
I
is
just,
located just above your location.
I just said like, hey, pick up that mouse on your desk. Do you see the things on the bottom? YouTube educator mode. Oh, so they ship the Pulse with a good cable? Do you know what cable it is?
The Con Maker is present at this gathering, but when outside of her domain, she is by all accounts indestructible.
I'm glad I'm getting quicker at the early parts of the run. Yeah, Viz, just so you tweet about aim training. Good luck with your next step. Thank you, Eppa. Appreciate it. I know everyone's been, I don't know, people have been very doom and gloom, and I wasn't really expecting it. I kind of saw it as like a good thing, like universally good. Like, you know, I'll be making more videos, I'll be playing games more, I'll be streaming more. I just won't be playing Kovacs, so I feel like that's a positive for most people. But yeah, everyone seemed very down about it, which I was surprised about. I had an interesting experience with my original Zero Mouse 34 since release. The mouse skates were down the point and the mouse body was scratching the mouse pad. That actually happened to me on my new Zero Mouse. So it seems to be a bit more susceptible to it than most. Apparently it's fixed though, on a new version. Not sure if that's public actually. Y'all didn't hear me say that. Any more? Are you permanently quitting aim training? Yeah, probably. Fenrir Max versus ASO. There's one for you, Pingu. Yeah, I know, but you're the knower. I'm not knowledgeable. Okay, kinda true. Fire Go Rocks, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Rocks, I don't know if you know, Pingu is one of the, in my opinion, very clear picks for future best aim trainer player. Fire Guy Rocks. No. Do you find the MA experience in Cyberpunk 2077 enjoyable? I don't know, to be honest. I never got very far. I didn't hate it, but I don't think I got to the point of the game where people are like, wow, the combat's really good. I think I, you know, didn't get that far. How did I not make that, by the way? Bisco stream and Pinguify appearance? I know. I feel blessed. Fuck. What skates do you use? I use the Artisan Dots. Basically, exclusively now. I have no drive to try any other skates. They're just that good. LGG LA1 for less than 30 bucks. That sounds like a good deal, actually. I remember that mouse was really hyped when it was like first coming out. But that kind of died down. And I don't think people really, I don't know, paid attention to its launch, it felt like. Artisan skates on glass, unusable. Don't do that. Got my PC last week and it's crazy how to remain feels like I need to learn to aim again. Have you been on controller for a while? What do you want to focus your videos on then? Still gonna do mousepad reviews and stuff? Do you want to put more? I think I'm gonna keep doing like aim related stuff at least for a while. I have a few more general gaming videos planned, but nothing like set in stone yet. But you know, I do still have a lot of video ideas. And you know, I've kind of made a promise to go through 2026 focusing mostly on AIM content still, but I do want to try and branch out a little throughout this next year. And you know, those branching out ideas are like, I have a video about some mods that I really like Fallout London, FTL Multiverse, that kind of thing, and I want to see if I can tie those into a cohesive whole. I have a video about typing that is already fully written actually, that I would really like to finish, as well as a few others that are more general gaming. But yeah, nothing fully planned out yet. Looking forward to those. I'm glad, because I don't know how my audience is gonna react to something very different to what they're used to. Hello, when would you play the finals again? I think you haven't been around for a long time. That's tough to say. I gave it a go recently-ish, and I don't know, queues are really bad in Australia. And it felt like the mouse input had gotten a lot worse. Maybe I was just feeling what everyone else had been feeling the whole time after a break from it, but I don't know. It definitely did feel worse to me. I do have that attachment, right? Oh no, I still got the flame, okay. Oh, I don't have ammo. I was like, why did that not shoot? Yeah, but shocking how dramatic everyone was being about it because it was. Yeah, I was honestly fully expecting people to react to my tweet with like, okay, and who cares? Like, that was genuinely the reaction I anticipated. Because the only difference I can possibly, I don't have any dash, I can possibly think of to like my content is that I won't stream aim trainers and I might not use aim trainers as like footage as much. But I don't feel like, I don't know, that's that big of a change. Okay, I thought I missed, thank God. I guess it's just the public perception of like, oh no, another person's quitting. How long does Doom last? A full playthrough would probably, that's probably like 10 hours for me. Although I haven't beaten the game in quite a while. I'm not gonna lie, I was so ready for that guy. Oh fuck, that's me. Yep. I needed to dash again.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all
Okay,
the
we go again.
wickedness that mankind can produce,
Looking like
we
Hiko.
will send unto them.
Any albums you're looking forward to? I don't actually follow
Rip and
new
tear
music releases that much. I just kind of, you know, when Spotify shows me them, they show me them. Oh, that was a really sad death. I felt like I was doing really well too.
I have located the priest signal. I will mark it on your HUD.
What grip tape do you use / recommend? I use the Cicada Wings. And I recommend the Cicada Wings. I don't know, they're thinner than the other grip tape I've tried. They're more grippy. Just really good. Didn't put that up here. Something I'm really struggling to get to grips with this game is managing your chainsaw ammo. Because it is so intuitive to me to just chainsaw the nearest like floating moon. So actually like using them intentionally is, I don't know, very strange to me.
remaining.
Good luck with runs have to work. Good luck with work. And thank you. Do you all know how I can make Twitch show notifications? I don't know. I never get like, I don't know. I feel like no social media sites give notifications and I don't know why. I messed up again, by the way. I'm one fuel short. This means I can use it on the other big enemy. Have you ever thought about speedrunning this game? I'd love to. I just feel like I should beat like the Ultra Nightmare first. I don't know if I'd like to speedrun Ultra Nightmare, but I don't know. I don't feel like I'm good enough at the core mechanics yet. Adora, you can't turn that down, Finger. Okay, I've got Game Pass to try BO7. Do you like it? Because I still really like that game. I don't know. I know it's got some detractors right now, but I've been really enjoying it. And I don't think there's any fuel here.
The cleansing of Earth is a necessary step on the path to a brighter tomorrow.
I was thinking of making an AIM video on how to train Kovacs to get better at projectile classes. That'd be good. I don't think anyone has made something like that. At least I'm not aware of anything like that, so... Fuck yeah, go for it. Okay, I'm gonna try the sniper thing again. Well, I still don't get it. I'm Jada Robert Platinum in Static. As annoying as it is, I feel like to have equal static to your other ranks, you have to play it at a lower sensitivity. The ranks just are not balanced around doing everything at the same sense. So if you're not doing that, that's my first bit of advice.
The UAC would like to thank you for your support during this
Adora Valorant coaching sounds goated. What do you mean? Oh yeah, I don't know how many people who are here now were here for my optometrist story last time, but I got it fixed finally. I just gotta wait 3 weeks and then I'll be getting my glasses back, hopefully without the built-in chromatic aberration effects. So that'll be nice. Because yeah, that has been driving me crazy. I asked, and apparently this kind of thing never happens. Like, the person who was helping me said that she had seen this happened like twice ever, where someone's glasses were giving them like color fringing. So I don't know what happened. Oh no. Nicholas, thank you for the prime sub. Have you considered doing coaching for everyone and not just VT? I gotta be honest, I don't really do coaching for VT. I'm on the website, I probably should get removed because I don't really do it anymore.
The gathering of hell priests is located just above your location. My scans indicate there
But
is a
yeah,
lift at the
I haven't done any
facility.
coaching for a while. It's just, it's time that gets taken away from videos. I don't like coaching that much, and yeah, it can be fun, but overall it's just not my favorite thing to do. I much prefer making resources. Also, thank you, Hi Euphoria, for the sub. How's your hand been? Because I remember you having hand issues as well. Can you recommend a name coach for OW casual? I wouldn't get name coach if you're just playing casual Overwatch.
Design of your equipment launcher. The flame belt is
That is my
elevated to
honest advice. Coaching sounds so stressful because if they don't improve, it would be so awkward. And it's so tricky because, like, what you essentially have to do is teach someone how to think. You know, you have to show them how to approach aiming problems in a productive and, you know, repeatable way where you teach them not just the solution, but how you got there. And that makes it incredibly time consuming if you want to do well. And there will be people who you try and coach who will just never make that swap from being taught to learning how to learn. And that's what made it so tough for me. It is rewarding, but I don't know, I just prefer making like public resources. I need more ammo. Are you still coaching pros? That's why I was only coaching pros for a while, and at the moment I'm not coaching anyone. Will I feel any difference when I switch from a 130 gram to a 60 gram mouse? Yeah, that'll be a big difference. Hello Viscose OC. Hello Stephen Paul. I didn't get it, no! That hurts.
You're tired of falling?
Yeah, I got bumped off the map by the fucking Cacodemon.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure,
Oh my god.
all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them.
Do you get performance anxiety while streaming? If I play a proper FPS game or aim tuners, then yes. Less in aim tuners. Not in this game. I know I'm bad. This is the learning process you're witnessing.
I have located the free signal. I will mark it on your HUD.
Would you ever play PUBG again? God, it's been a while. Probably not. Again, it's that kind of thing where like, I am kind of burnt on battle royales as a genre. The gameplay doesn't appeal to me that much anymore, and there's not really a scene in Australia. Do you know what Draco's up to nowadays? I've seen him post some Kovac stuff on Twitter, but besides that, I know as much as you do probably. Yeah, I was gutted when they took out the Aussie servers because my dad played a lot of PUBG and he actually kept playing for way longer than I did, but he fully quit when they took out Aussie servers. Have you gotten your dad on that aim grind? No, he's not interested.
The demonic consumption of Earth has been reduced by 36.8%. There are two
Hey,
health boosts
Atreides.
remaining.
I like how your accent comes through in text. Is that it? Okay. Pulls those Scottishy types in his accent. Will we ever get a Viscose fingertip mouse arc? I'm waiting to get the new Zero mouse and then I will. Once I get that, I'll give them a proper go. I'd say you have a mix of accents, Adora. Zero mouse from Optimum, yeah. Oh no.
The cleansing of Earth is
I
a
ate that
necessary
right here.
step on the path to a brighter tomorrow.
Does he sell them publicly or limited to like creators? Yeah, it was publicly sold, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was. It's just like batch selling because, you know, he has to print them all, so. Can't really have permanent stock with demand as high as he does, as he has for that mouse. I recently tried claw grip and the sensor rotation was really bad. What should I do to fix it? Do you mean like how when you claw a mouse, like the mouse is offset like this? Big question, seal or no seal? Well, I don't know if that one needs an answer. It's pretty self-explanatory. Is there anything specific you focus on doing better than last run? Is this about Doom or about Imtronus?
UIC would like to thank you for your support during
With the Doom, I'm mostly just trying to push myself to get a little bit further. I have been actively working on my movement and my pathing, trying to get quicker, but I don't really know the technical details yet, so I'm just like guessing. At, you know, what is good to do. I think I'm one fuel short again. Yeah. Oh no, I need... Okay. Yeah, and I usually wouldn't chainsaw here to deal with this guy, but I don't have it. Makes this whole segment very messy. Doom UN speedrunners are some of my favorites to watch. Me too. There was one point on holidays when we were staying with JD, when we were just chatting and we had Krovak's stream open, and we were all just like periodically getting distracted by the stream because his gameplay was so fun to watch.
nearby. She is inside that demonic citadel.
I have hand tremors from medication on, and it's really messing with how it feels to aim. Any advice or words or encouragement? Of encouragement.
Is located just above your
I
location.
haven't experienced anything like that myself, but there was a bit on the podcast recently with Mookie Sniper where he talked about his experience aiming with hand tremors, and I don't know, I really liked what he said about it, how he's been kind of going back and relearning from the ground up to,
The con maker is
you know, relearn how to aim with a hand tremor, and really, you know, hyper focus on tension management and yeah, work around his hand tremor that way, and it has worked for him, so
I do not have the means to locate
might be something to consider if you have the time.
launcher. The flame belch is now ready for your approval.
And there are some very good aimers who have a hand tremor, so it's not the kind of thing where like you have it and it's done. Like you can push through it.
Portal is activated and ready when you are.
Hello, Paint Thinner Rage. I will get the text for the website done soon. It's on my list. I've just been putting it off because I've had a bunch of other stuff to do. What are some good Christmas gifts for an aimer? Probably a mouse pad, I don't know. I love how the music like gets really, really heavy there and then just immediately ends when you kill the guy. Thoughts on demons not being able to overtake Australia? I believe in the opening of this game, and I might be misremembering, but I believe you see Australia on the world map and it's just like completely fine. Like everywhere else is like covered in demon spawn, but Australia's just chilling. So, yeah, probably. True stretch means I feel stretched. Yeah, so that's what I did the last time I changed my Twitch settings, I guess. I think I played native 1440p most recently. Alright, we're back. Can I defeat the Cacodemon? No. Superlight 2 for Christmas? Nice. So funny how that mouse like swings through cycles of love and hate in this community. I should probably save a chainsaw for this guy. Do you have a Valtage up? I do not. I never really played anything but deathmatch in that game, and the Valorant community would like murder me if I posted deathmatch footage. So I use my deathmatch in like videos as background footage, but yeah. People hate it because it's popular. Yeah, realistically. Probably is just like popular thing bad. It's very safe. It's very neutral. It's too big for me, but it's a fine mouse. Would you ever make your own mouse like Optimum or a collab mouse with Pingu? Probably not a collab just because we have such different like preferences. I don't really see how we could bridge that gap. But I might be working on a project that's sort of like making my own mouse. Kind of. I can't say too much yet though, sorry. Have you tried Maya/Maya X? I have. It was one of the few mice that I actually really noticed like latency issues on. That was way back when it first came out though. And that might have been when it had like firmware issues, so. Because I remember there was a point where Lamzu had 3370 firmware on their 3395 mice. But that got fixed like ages ago, so maybe that's the bug I was experiencing. I'm not sure. I wasn't really a fan of it though. Chat. EGG collab. I actually had an Endgame Gear employee say that if it was up to him, he would make the Viscose collab, but it is not up to him, unfortunately, so. Hey, Death Skull. How you been? And thank you for the sub. God, that was funny how you basically ran into us at PAX. I should have expected you to be there because you go every year, but it was a surprise when we ran into you. Viscose EGG collab B. I'm not sure. I would love them to make like a 40 gram OP1. That would be so good. But I don't think I had that kind of power. No, so I don't know, because there's something about the Lotus's shape which I like more than the OP1s. But I don't know if I could like tell you what that is. I think you get what I mean though. It's more comfortable. How often do you swap mouse pads? If I'm only using the Zero, then once every like 5 months maybe I'll swap to a new Zero. Probably not as often now. I mainly notice the difference between like fresh and used Zero in aim trainers. So I don't know if I'll need to swap as often now. Twice a day? True, actually. Would you recommend the Lotus? I swapped back because mine has sensor skipping issues. I believe I'm getting sent a new version soon-ish. I don't know how soon. And that apparently fixes the problem. But yeah, until then it's a bit of a tentative recommendation. How long did you do YouTube before seeing some success? It depends. When I actually like sat down and was like, okay, I'm gonna give myself 2 years to make something out of YouTube. It didn't take that long, but I've been passively uploading and making videos forever, really. I have a few very old PUBG like guide videos, long unlisted of course, but yeah, even though my current attempt at like aim training focused videos didn't take that long to see success, like that's not really representative of like my whole time on the site. You had a very unique angle as a creator and picked up concepts like storytelling and flavor quickly. Well, yeah, because you taught me about them. I was very fortunate with like with the position I was in. I had the time to dedicate to making videos, and then also I was surrounded by people who were very good at it and you know, were encouraging me to make videos, and I had a pretty unique skill set that kind of played into that too. So yeah, that attempt didn't take very long, but my PUBG videos got like no views. I think I spent like, I want to say 15 hours making a PUBG video, which, you know, isn't that long by today's video standards, but back then that was a lot of time, and it got like 40 views and 0 comments, and I think half the views were me checking if there were any comments. After that I made a video about the Long Dark. Why can't you get up there? And that one did a bit better. I think that got like 400 views, but yeah, that was only because I posted it on the Long Dark forum, and people actually like do check what people post on there, so that felt cool. I forgot about the Pachyderm. Can you use artisan dots on glass pads? No, not at all. They don't work whatsoever. Long Dark Viscose video would go so hard. Well, it's long deleted, I'm afraid. But yeah, that one did okay. And I was like, I really wanted to make more, but I think at the end of year 10, and I really had to focus on school. And then my montages did okay when I started making them, and that's when I realized like, oh yeah, you know, maybe I could do like FPS things, because again, oh my god, the aim training community and, you know, how people interact with the community on Twitter and stuff like that, it's really good for, you know, growing your audience. You get, you know, you make some friends in the community and they like your stuff, and then it shows it to their followers who like it to theirs. You know, it's actually decent like growth engagement from nothing, because I think my first Twitter post was It was a world record score on Pat Target Switch, and I got like 50 likes because I tagged Voltaic and they retweeted it. But yeah, if I just posted it to YouTube, that would have gotten no traction at all. Friend of mine said the same thing. She was shocked how much support they got on the skill post. Yeah, I think like that's one of the few situations where I think the good side of the community really shines, when people are very encouraging and, you know, really do push people to push themselves, if that makes sense. I almost died right at the end of that. Okay. Would you do another Long Dark video? I was going to make a 100 days of Deadman challenge in the Long Dark. But I dropped it because this was like 2 years ago and I didn't really know how to make videos at that point, so.
The betrayer's life signal is nearby. There are motion sensors and artillery everywhere.
But yeah, that's kind of how I got my first introduction to success in content creation. It was like posting my video on a forum and then posting it on Twitter and tagging Voltaic, and that directed people to my YouTube.
The extraction.
I missed a few messages. Feel free to post them again. I forget what I was going to talk about.
Identified. I will mark its location on your HUD.
Oh yes, Hayufari's message about making videos. I don't know if people realize just how time consuming making videos is. Like, each one is at least, absolute bare minimum, 50 hours of work. And I think when people say like, you know, why haven't you posted in a month? They don't realize that the video has just like taken a month to make. And a lot of the time it takes a lot longer. I can up punch. Okay, now? Okay. I think your phone is ringing. My phone? Don't think so. I don't know if I've ever heard my phone ring. I'm one of those people who just keep it on like silent. Yeah, no, it actually takes so long if you want it to be high quality. Even just like montages can take a ridiculous amount of time. So that's why the Glass Mousepad video has taken a year. There's still hope. I do want to make it. I really do. but I don't want to use glass mouse pads.
Power has been restored.
So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that project. It's on the list though for next year. It's definitely one of the ideas that I feel like I have to do something with before I make a switch to broader, you know, gaming content or whatever I end up swapping to after aim training related stuff. You want me to talk about the what's this?
Nearby enemies and freezing gases. You'll have to manually toggle the launcher to fire either ice bomb or
We got the CR R01, I think it's called, or 5, I don't remember. Whatever they called it. Skypad 5 slow version. And it's just like fine. I don't like it that much. It definitely is slow though. So credit where credit is due. But to me, the friction balancing on glass pads that are slow always feels more like chunky and blocked than the friction balancing does on like a, you know, slow cloth pad. In the sense that like when you start a movement and go to a longer movement, like that is two very different states. Whereas on a cloth pad, they can be a lot closer. I guess I can't save here, can I? I gotta try the level. Have a good stream. Thank you. Hope you have a nice day. I think it's day for you. What are the best FPS games right now? I like Black Ops 7. I like Overwatch. I like Doom Eternal. I think Apex looks okay right now, actually. I've been meaning to go back and play it. But yeah, that's about it. The finals. Finals is a good option if you're not in Australia. I'll try it again on Singapore servers soon. I don't know. Hop on the D PvP. I will get demolished. What? You good? Okay.
The Hell Priest is somewhere in this facility. I cannot pinpoint his exact location at this time.
Is Apex doing better? I feel like it looks more interesting right now than it has for a while. They've added a new, what you call it, new LTM.
Welcome, Slayer. Is my time at an end? Let's see if you're strong enough to survive.
And the new
this
LTM looks
test.
really good. You get just like speed boosts basically, and that's what I want the game to do, so. Oh yeah, I should do this. Finals is not balanced at all. It probably never will be. That seems like its whole thing is just like chaos. And that's fine. I don't mind. I think I hit myself with the giant hammer thing. Can you two step forward, please? Just a little. Thanks. Please. Please. Why is he doing this? Okay. Hi, what skates, mouse, and mouse grip tape are you running? I'm using the OP18K mouse with the Artisan Dot skates and Cicada Wings grip tape. Am I on? What's my button? Okay. We need open one, and I would love that, honestly. Like a proper 1v1 consistently available mode. That'd be very fun. Does he actually off it when he goes back? You should get a soundboard for when people ask you about peripherals. That would probably work because I change so infrequently, but it seems mean. Have like 5 different reads of every line. I wonder how long I could get away with it for before someone calls me on it. Oh, my gun didn't shoot. Got the Artisan skates with everything. They're great. They're so good. So, so good. Alright. I'm getting hungry, but I'll probably go until I die and then I'll call it. Whatever happened to the soap ad offer you got? I actually started to get skin irritation. And I don't know if it was the soap. I don't know if it was just bad RNG. I don't know what it was. But I'm like, okay. I can't really recommend this. So. Does grip tape help with tension? It can do, yeah. Because if you don't feel like you need to use any fingertip tension to actually keep it in place. Yeah, that can definitely help. I did not mean to right click. Good morning from Canada. Got up early enough to catch your stream. Good morning. I am very sorry for the time zones of my streams. I'm gonna try and do some earlier ones, which would be like 12 hours before now. Demon's Fun to watch, but I have to admit I have no idea what's going on. You don't have to understand what's happening. I don't know what's going on when I watch speedruns of this game sometimes. So you're not alone there. Do you think the new Tandem W OLEDs are better than QD OLEDs? I do, actually. I think they're probably the best OLED option at the moment. I won't be getting one. Just because, you know, it seems like a side grade more than a straight upgrade. But if you don't have anything, I think that's the way to go. I haven't looked at the prices though. Assuming they're the same price. I've looked at the Aussie prices, but I have no idea how that translates to overseas and with sales and all that stuff. You're not who I thought you were. GPX TC is pretty great. I was thinking about getting one because it is the only time ever I will be able to make an actual useful review of, oh God, of a Logitech mouse. Because my current opinion is it's too big for me. I don't know. I died so fucking fast. That's so sad. Which would be a safer pick for 18x9 hands, a hit scan, a Hyperlight, or Maya X? 100% Hyperlight. 100%. Maya normal was like kind of pushing it for me. Oh, these are some good runs there. I feel like I'm getting a lot more fluid with my play. I just have to have a actual focused attempt where I pull it all together. Will you ever stream at BO7? Absolutely. I just need a night where I feel a bit more mentally present, you know? Streaming that game is going to be an effort for sure. I'll have to be very focused. I thought the 720 at same tuners would be nuts because you don't really need detail. Well, you know, that's not really a factor for me anymore, but I found that I actually preferred 1440 for aim tuners. I turned my brain off for COD. With chat though, it's a lot to manage, like all at once. Alright, I will do one ask. If anyone has any more questions, feel free to put them in the chat. But other than that, I think that is the end of the stream. I'm gonna go have some sushi. Grip tape has been ordered. Enjoy. It's really good. I don't want to like not use it anymore. Sushi at 10 p.m. It was gonna be dinner, but you know, Pingu got it a bit late, so it was gonna conflict with our usual dinner, so yeah, and sushi at 10. Sorry. What grip tape? I use the Cicada Wings. Alright. How long is Pingu in Australia for? We don't know. I don't know if I want to talk about the visa situation because we we're exploiting a loophole. And the loophole basically means Pingu can stay for as long as it takes for the government to fill out some paperwork. And until they fill out the paperwork, Pingu can stay. You got a favorite seal? Probably Mashiro. He's the fellow that pops up if someone follows. Shut down your government. Infinite holiday glitch. Yeah, that's seal. That's Mashiro. There are some videos of Yo-chan's child and Mashiro playing together, so I did check the site recently and they had a notification that they'll be responding to tickets more slowly than normal. Let's go. Random question, but how's the refu compared to the Shirinkai? A bit faster, not as smooth in my opinion. Yeah, more firm.
Doesn't feel like a cloth pad.
No, I mean it's not a cloth pad, so
It kind of feels like a hard cloth.
yeah. Pains, thank you for the 21-month streak. That is a long time. Thank you. Government lazy. Yeah, exactly. Alright, well thank you everyone. I'm gonna go eat my sushi. Oh yeah, who should I raid? Let me have a look. Oh, raid Nokmori. It is Nokmori, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. Hope you'll